there mentally, or what did you see?
Yeah, that was right off the bat. I felt when you look at the game in its entirety, and you sit behind the bench every day with these guys, and you're with these guys every day. I can lump in 2 days ago. I thought was we're riding in a very emotional week and had lots and lots of emotional energy, and there was in the building and the atmosphere, and I thought tonight our guys looked and felt emotionally drained. They just had a really difficult time executing things that they execute routinely and simple. So we had a group that didn't look like themselves and fought the puck all night. We didn't look fast. We were struggling to move pucks, and just one of those very challenging nights, and we just couldn't find a spark, and it was pretty much all the way through. You saw the power play at the end, and we still, I don't fault the care factor. The effort, I know they were pushing and trying, but a lot of guys just didn't look like themselves, and they looked drained. So
You just sense it in the passing. It's just like a telltale sign.
Yeah, lots of things. Even taking ice that they had, one pass and they'd open up space to skate and they wouldn't move their feet, and so lots of little subtleties, and then passes in guys' feet. We looked heavy. We looked like we were skating in sand sometimes, and looked like we didn't. And again, when you have ice in front of you and you don't take it, lots of missed opportunities, shots that we're usually sharp at, picking a corner or tracking a rebound, and everything was a bit of a surprise to us, it looked like tonight. So lots of indicators that the guys just didn't have it. Again, I thought they tried to find a way. They fought, but they just couldn't do it.
Every team has. Kyle was saying just, the group, he believes the group can handle it. He's not worried about that. I assume you kind of share those sentiments that this team is equipped to handle a game like this.
I think you have to be able to handle a game in this league. You play 82 games, and there's lots of emotional swings, and this is something we play tomorrow. So we play one heck of a team tomorrow, and by no means do I discredit the team we played today, because they played well. They played hard out of the gate. They were in a rhythm, and we just couldn't get in a rhythm. But yeah, we're right back at it tomorrow. I think that's a good thing to move past this one quicker. I know that around our guys, I know they will take this home with them and take it pretty hard, and hopefully we can funnel it the right way for a better outcome tomorrow.
Don, you bring up the crowd so often and how much this team feeds off the energy, and you've gotten some big crowds this season. How important really is that? And it's not just saying words to say them about the crowd.
No, it's important. You saw there was a span in the second period tonight where the crowd was into it, and I say they're into it. We gave them something to get into it. I don't think we gave them much to get into that game and get the emotional energy going in the building. When we did have a few good shifts and a good segment in the second period, the building was going, because of what our guys were doing. We just didn't do enough tonight to get that atmosphere going. But it's a home ice advantage, and as mentioned, when that crowd gets going, or we can get that crowd going, it's a huge shot of adrenaline to our guys.
And essentially, you're going to have to build that energy overnight. How does this team go about that?
I think we'll feel better tomorrow. I mentioned so much of we didn't look like ourselves. So many signs. I believe fully that we'll feel better. These guys will feel better as the unfortunate going through what they went through tonight. I think there's not a guy that's happy with their performance tonight, and that's a group of competitive people. So that factor bodes well when we look at tomorrow.
There might be a night where we'll talk about one line that doesn't have it, or one pair of defensemen that doesn't have it. Is it kind of weird to get so many guys that didn't have it tonight?
That's why I mentioned that, I just through this, and we've all watched lots of sports, it felt like we were emotionally drained, which can make sense after being emotionally high. as we were riding the last week of a lot of thrilling games and a lot of different scenarios for our guys, some different stress and different challenges, and they were very, very excited as any game. The Washington game, and then obviously the other night in front of a sellout crowd. Very emotional games, and today looked like an emotional letdown. So it's part of things, and learning to handle it, learning to find a way to push through it. But yeah, there wasn't anybody that looked like themselves. Craig didn't look like himself at the start, but he battled, and these guys have been good, so you gotta support them through this, and I think they'll fight hard tomorrow.